What is up, internet? It's your boy Tenku, and today's video is gonna be a little more somber because, as we all know, the creator of Berserk has passed. That man has been responsible for, a lot of anime fans coming to the fold, especially the dark fantasy genre. I was looking at some facts, and apparently he's been drawing manga since he was the age of 10. So he really loved his work and loved doing what he did. And it's just sad that he's gone for a few reasons. One, the Berserk storyline is probably never going to get finished now. He had total control over it, and I just don't see, as a sign of respect, anybody else really taking up that mantle. Because I guess we're just going to have to deal with it being unfinished. But I do want to talk about a little bit how he influenced me and how he kind of really got me back in anime back in the late 90s, early 2000s. Of course, growing up as a teenager in the 90s and such, I was always just a shonen guy because that's kind of like what kids were, shonen this, shonen that. When I just graduated high school and I joined a team and I traveled a lot for work. And I started collecting anime on DVD. And I would just go blindly buy anime from stores and such, and then I picked up, I think it was like the third disc volume of Berserk. It came in a red case. It just had Berserk and it had the symbol of the stamp on it. And I watched the first episode and I was like, oh, I got to get this from the beginning and see. And so I had to scour wherever I could find to get, the DVDs. And then when I started buying the manga, I went to go get the manga and it was shrink wrapped. And I was like, what the hell is shrink wrapped? I can't even take a look at it, see what's in there. And, there's obviously reasons why. People who read the manga, who've even watched the anime, know why the anime is shrink wrapped. But the thing is his attention to detail and the amount he put into his work, you can tell. Like, I'm going to have Editor Senpai toss up a few screenshots of the manga, and you could just tell how much he cared, how much details involved, how just it was just so crisp, so clean, but so dark at the same time. Guts' story, he's seen as the evil darkness, kind of, and then Griffin, of course, is seen as the light, the opposite, and so it's just, that story was so compelling and so dark, and it wasn't afraid to show blood, gore, guts, things like that, adult themes, if you will. And it's the endless struggle of Guts was just you understood it. Even though he knew he never was probably gonna win, he never stopped trying, and he always fought. And that was kind of a good study for the author because he had health problems. He'd been doing Berserk since the 80s. This manga started in the 80s and continued to the day of his death. It's just, I wanted to do a quick shout out to him. This video is going to be kind of short. And I do want to thank people in the Final Fantasy 14 community. I play Final Fantasy 14 a lot. And across the servers, even on my server, there is a huge tribute when they announced his death. And if I could find something to show you on, it was moving because I even joined in for a while, kept my avatar logged in while I wasn't playing the game for a couple hours, and just did the whole thing that they did, and it was quite touching. So it just reminded me and showed me how much people really cared about this guy's work. Tell me what you guys think. Did he influence you guys at all? Did you guys find Berserk maybe a little too much on the edge, or just the art style alone? Just leave in the comments down below. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, the usual stuff, guys. I'm not gonna do the usual outro here. He was a great man. He had a great manga that lasted centuries, basically, from the 80s till now. So he will be missed. I would highly recommend supporting him, buying his stuff for his family, things like that. I'm gonna buy the special editions if I can. And so everybody, please do try to have an awesome day.